Professor Yamin, a very great source of inspiration to this INDIACom and the international conference, has been visiting whenever it has been possible. I think I've certainly met him several times in this INDIACom. Professor Huda, the fulcrum of this conference, and if one has to name one person for INDIACom, obviously Professor Huda, and the sustainability which he has built into him has resulted into this conference today seeing 16th session. Very rarely in the world we have seen conferences which survive for 16 years at a stretch, and every year in the same month more or less we are holding it, and year by year the level is increasing. That's still more beautiful. I, as a chairman, National Board of Accreditation, one of our parameters of measuring the quality of any educational institution is, are you improving continuously? I always say that it doesn't matter what level of quality you are. If you are better today than you were yesterday, and if you promise to be better tomorrow than you are today, then you are all right. You will make up, and that's the definition of quality, which I always say that. And I can certainly say with full confidence that INDIACom measures that metrics of quality of continuous improvement continuously for 16 years so far. Friends, sustainability was always an issue. It's a new issue. Right from the history of civilization, sustainability was an issue. But for last 7-8 years, the world realized that without sustainability, things will go very, very bad. Because somehow it was being seen as if development and environment friendliness are opposite to each other. This was believed to be the path. Therefore, either you don't develop, which is not possible, or you don't care for the environment, which is still more fatal. And then it came up a realization that we will have to carry both together. And then the people realized that it is possible to carry both together. And today, there's no option for the world except for sustainable development. If you don't care for sustainability and if you develop, then probably you are doing more damage to the society and the world at large than otherwise. So even today, there's a conference of all vice chancellors which has started in Mysore. And the theme this year is Sustainable Development Goals. So all the vice chancellors of this country are meeting in Mysore, some of them joining online for 3 days. And the theme this year is Sustainable Development Goals. Because after COVID, we certainly and surely realized that had we cared for sustainability, probably damages would have been less. I don't say COVID would not have been there. COVID probably would have been there, but the damages could have been far too less than what happened. These happened because we never really bothered about sustainability in the real sense of the word. In 2015, 17 Sustainable Development Goals were published. And I think within 10 years, the whole world agreed in several conferences to comply with this. And to the best of my limited knowledge, I don't think we are anywhere nearer the even first quarter of those goals. So that has made the world very difficult situation, what to do, how to carry the things forward. And it was nice of Professor Huda, of course, in discussion with many of his friends, and that he chose the theme of sustainable computing right from day one. At that time, nobody really believed that even computing has to be sustainable. Today, we do realize electronic waste is a much more serious problem than other waste. Today we realize that this useless sending of emails is a very serious problem.